China is one of the world's last countries to return to something like a pre-COVID way of life. And one sign things are shifting is the hundreds of job fairs, like this one in Beijing. Many set to take place this month. It's a welcome sight for China's leaders after the economy saw its weakest performance in half a century last year, and bruising youth unemployment neared a peak of 20%. Job fairs are an efficient way for employers to reach out in China, where 1.4 billion people live. But some attendees at the fair weren't brimming with confidence about what's on offer. This 24-year-old, who was looking for a job in a hotel or property management, said he only hopes for a stable job and not high pay. One recruitment manager at the fair said competition for jobs was tough.
We haven't met any job seekers who are demanding a lot in salary. Our main focus here today is to find those living nearby for some of the positions. We'll also try to match those who live nearby with some positions. There are a lot of people who are out of work due to the epidemic.
Employment anxiety is also widespread. A survey of about 50,000 white-collar workers published on Thursday by Xiaopin, one of China's biggest recruitment firms, showed more than 47% of them were worried they may lose their jobs this year. Those working in consumer-facing jobs had higher job confidence than those in manufacturing, which has been hit by a sputtering demand for what China makes overseas and a property market slump. After a disappointing report card last year, the outlook for China's economy in the year ahead isn't much better, with the pain from stringent COVID rules lingering. Policymakers are expected to only aim for growth of about 5%, still below the blistering pre-pandemic pace China once enjoyed.
We see some latest data, like the latest PMI data, as well as the high-frequency data, all show stronger rebound of service sectors compared with the manufacturing factor. We think that major reason is that because the service sectors are hit the hardest during the pandemic, so we will also see some strong rebound in the next several months to come. We think that the Chinese government calls for more effective measures to stabilize the economy, employment situation, with an emphasis on supporting like college graduates and the rural workers by carrying out various recruitment activities. And but we think that China could see less job market pressure this year, given that the accelerating GDP growth and the recovering domestic demands and the restarting growth engine for small and medium-sized enterprises, which would all help to create more jobs.